whistles and everybody listens.
I'm leaving. You told me to get out of here.
Don't leave. Get back here, Don. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We just love this kind of a turnout. It's just amazing what happens when business after hours is going on, especially at a wonderful facility such as this. I got my glasses here, and I lost a lens. So Yolanda went to her office to get me these, and I actually can see out of them. Thank goodness. I've got to thank a couple of people and do some housekeeping chores just really quickly. So please, please bear with me. The wonderful musicians behind us are Latino? Okay. What a name. Isn't that wonderful? And it's Latin rhythm. They're great. They are really wonderful. Board members, Chamber of Commerce board members, where are you? Raise your hands. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. We've already addressed the redcoats. They'll be up to cut a ribbon in just a minute. Kathleen Garcia to my right is our office manager. And Candace is at the front. Candace Frost, Lewis Frost. And Geneva, who is usually with us, broke her foot on us. So she is not here. I told her she had to come anyway, but for some reason or other, Kathleen let her off the hook. I swear, she's so easy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is May, and it's an important month because we have 2 business after hours. On the 17th, it's at Ferguson Plumbing, and it is on Virginia, 605 North Virginia. We have a lunch and learn that is June the 12th, and it is no charge. The hosts do not want to charge anybody, so they're paying all the cost. It's free, but you have to call the chamber and make reservations, or we may not have enough seating. Now, the most important thing that we're here for is what a wonderful thing this is. What happens at the Chamber of Commerce? We retire, we relocate, we bring jobs and people to Roswell. And that's what this hospital is doing, bringing jobs and people to Roswell. Thank you to Lovelace. Equally important is I have visited with many of the Lovelace employees, and every one of them have committed to me their continued effort in this community, to continue to stay involved, to continue to help us out and be a part of this wonderful community. I know a lot of you were like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Well, now it's Lovelace. Everybody that calls and we tell them Lovelace is a part of the community, they recognize it because it's a family household name. And we're so excited to have them here. The gentleman I visited with today, I visited with Ben and Doug. You'll meet them in a little while. I said, wow, I've met such cool people from Lovelace. And they said, well, there's only like 4,500 more, so I can't wait. But before I go any further, I want to introduce you to Mr. Ron Stern, and he told me not to tell you who he is, but I'm going to tell you anyway. He is the CEO. That means he is the top dog, you guys. Give him a hand.
Dorrie, thank you very much. Thank you to all of us, all of you, for joining us tonight on this very special occasion. We have some VIPs here tonight, and you are all VIPs, so give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight. We've got a group of employees in the kitchen preparing the beautiful food that we have tonight. They may not hear it, but give them a big round of applause as well. We also have another group of people that we need to take a moment and recognize. These are the people that had the courage several years ago to risk their time, their money, their reputation to build this hospital, and they've done a wonderful job. And let's give a huge round of applause to the founding physician fathers of this hospital. Let me at this point introduce Mr. David Vandewater, my boss and the real big dog, and president of Ardent Health Services. David.
Thanks, Ron. I tell you what, with all the smiling faces, what this really does prove, you give free food, cold beer, and I can get a crowd out there. So glad to have everybody here. Well, this hospital represents to us the ability to take a larger position in the Roswell and surrounding area. I say that because, as many of you know in this room, Lovelace Health Plan has been an integral part of this community and surrounding area for a long time. This hospital just expands our ability to do what we've done through quality provision of services through our health plan and take it to the next step through this facility. For those of you that have experienced the hospital, for those of you that know the employees at this facility, you know the type of quality that is being provided at this institution today. And our goal is to continue the legacy that these doctors that started this with the goal of quality in mind. Our goal is to continue that going forward. So thank you, gentlemen. Now, part of that means that we're going to have to do some additional things. So over the next few months and few years, you're going to see a continued growth in this facility. And that means more services, more capabilities. Since we've been here, we've already expanded the emergency room. Again, we've only been here since February, so we've taken a look at some of the things that we think we can do immediately. Obviously, the emergency room, as I mentioned, we likewise are putting capital in for radiology and some of the technology capabilities. We'll be improving the information technology that we need so that we can kind of keep up with things ourselves back in Tennessee, as well as in our operations in Albuquerque. So those things are important to us, but likewise having the understanding and the knowledge about what's going on in this facility and comparing it to the other facilities we have in our company and comparing it to the other facilities in the United States is likewise very important to us. We want to make sure that this facility is competitive with anybody in the United States. You can look at how we compete in regards to what they call core measures or HCAP scores. Those are things that the government puts out, and you can look that up in regards to what our grades are. We want to compete on quality, and ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're going to do. We thank all of you for, again, coming tonight. There is plenty of food, there is plenty of cold beer, and even wine over there. So take the opportunity to enjoy all those things, but at the same time, take the opportunity to talk to some of the various people that are here. If you don't know somebody, put your hand out there. Get to know everybody. It's important that we as a hospital act as a community to bring people together, and we want to do that. We want to do our part to be a good community member here in Roswell and surrounding area. Thank you very much.
To demonstrate that we're part of the community, let me at this point introduce our mayor, Mayor Del Journey.
Well, thank you very much. You know, it's not very often that you're in a hospital and you look out and you see so many happy, smiling, healthy faces. So this is kind of a special event, and it is a special event because it's a great celebration. Something very special is happening today as we come together and we say thank you to Lovelace for continuing, as they say, the tradition of Roswell Regional Hospital, to Dr. French and his staff that put this together many years ago. And again, that's exactly right, the courageous step that they took, that step in faith, with their investments and with their reputation, with the work and the energy and the effort that they had to put into that. For those of you who have had an opportunity, or whatever it might be, the sadness of utilizing Roswell Regional Hospital, you know the quality of service is there. And it's something that's always kept, well, except for my parents, always coming back. Because when you have a loved one that needs good quality health care, you want to go to a place that provides good quality health care. And so we want to thank Lovelace, the Lovelace Health Services, for their commitment to the city of Roswell and to the surrounding area. You know, in talking to these gentlemen over the course of the past several weeks, the indication is very clear that they are going to expand their services, they're going to expand the technology, and guys, that just does nothing but expand the quality of life for the city of Roswell. So we want to thank them for that, and in order to kind of officially kick this off, we do a proclamation. And so on behalf of the city of Roswell, the proclamation says, whereas Lovelace Regional Hospital-Roswell is committing to providing exceptional health care to Roswell, Chaves County, and its surrounding communities, and whereas New Mexico communities can benefit with state-of-the-art healthcare. And whereas Roswell and Chaves County are benefiting from significant investments by Lovelace Regional Hospital-Roswell in new services, technology, and high-quality healthcare. And whereas Lovelace Regional Hospital-Roswell is investing in the workforce of the Roswell community. And whereas Lovelace Regional Hospital-Roswell is committed to high-quality, compassionate care accessible to all communities. And whereas Lovelace Regional Hospital is working closely with physicians and the community to ensure ongoing community involvement and dedication to the citizens in southeast New Mexico. Now therefore I, Dale Journey, Mayor of the City of Roswell, New Mexico, do hereby proclaim May 3rd, 2012 as Lovelace Regional Hospital-Roswell Day and encourage all citizens, businesses, public and private agencies and institutions to join me in celebrating the future of the health care of our citizens and the healthcare industry in the City of Roswell. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for taking your time and joining us today and with this proclamation. At this point, let me introduce another big dog. Dr. Fred French is a gentleman who we met last summer, and I think he embodies the spirit of the founding physicians with his passion for this hospital, his commitment to patient care. He's a visionary and very thoughtful individual. We're very proud to have him as the chairman of our Board of Trustees. Let me introduce Dr. Frederick French.
What a great turnout. It's hard to believe that almost exactly to the day 5 years ago, we had a similar get-together where we opened Roswell Regional Hospital. We have further need for celebration this evening as we are joining the Lovelace family. We developed this hospital, 20 of us in Roswell, to try to change the equation for healthcare in this community in southeastern New Mexico. And in that regard, I think that we were very, very successful. The changing climate of healthcare, changing economic conditions, made it obvious to us that we could not continue on without a partner. And fortunately, we have an exceedingly able and enthusiastic partner in Lovelace Ardent, who has purchased the hospital and shares our dream to continue. Healthcare, as far as community development is concerned, is absolutely a requirement. When people move to a community, what do they ask about? They ask about schools, they ask about the economy, they ask about healthcare. We cannot expand from the point of view of our economy without having outstanding healthcare. What Lovelace has brought to us is resources that we could never have accomplished as Roswell Regional. As Lovelace Regional, they have committed to bringing physicians to Roswell. We need both primary care doctors as well as specialists. They have committed to expanding the physical plant, cardiac cath units, radiology, etc. Our goal is to continue to have outstanding health care, to have personal health care, that people, when they come to hospital, are pleased with their care. And over that, we want to be the regional referral center for southeastern New Mexico. All of these will be able to be accomplished by the fact that we are now Lovelace Regional Hospital. I give great thanks and admiration to Ron, Mr. Vandewater, for having the faith in us to partner with us to do exactly that. We're going to have great opportunities to do wonderful things for both Roswell and southeastern New Mexico. And we thank you, and this is only the beginning.
The next gentleman I want to introduce is another member of the Founding Fathers. He's an obstetrician gynecologist. He's a runner. And I think maybe on the top of his list is that he's a grandfather with a grandson in the back of the room. Dr. Richard Mooney.
Thank you, Ron. I know what what you're thinking. How did Mooney ever get on this list of speakers? I don't know for the life of me. I really don't know. You know, I think it's a good opportunity to thank Fred French for his leadership through these years. He is truly a visionary, and you know, we've had a great group of core physicians and other personnel that were interested in developing this facility. But Fred has provided such strong leadership through the years, and I've known him for 30 years, and he's just a great friend and truly a very fine leader for us, and we just thank you, Fred. Yeah, a month or two ago, some of the folks here at Lovelace Regional boarded a bus that was sent down from the home office in Albuquerque and toured us around there and introduced us to folks throughout the facilities there in Albuquerque at all their hospitals. And you know, it became very clear that this is a first-class operation, and they're very family-type oriented. And they showed a lot of confidence in their abilities, but not only that, I think there was a lot of competency as well with that confidence. And I think we were just most pleased to see the facilities that we are now part of. Those type of services can only help us here in Roswell. These services will be integrated, and you know, we don't like to refer out of town, and occasionally we do need some assistance out of town, and we feel like we have that type of facility now to take care of our patients. You know, it's hard to believe it was 5 years ago that we were standing mainly on that other side over there dedicating this facility, and we pledged at that time that we were going to do our best to improve medical care in this area of the state, and in particular in this city. And I feel like we've done that, and I feel like we can only you know, go further now with this association with Lovelace, and we're very, very pleased to be associated with the gentlemen here that you see, as well as their employees, and we're very excited about our future here. So thank you again for coming out, and we look forward to a grand evening.
Decades before this evening, Lovelace had a presence in this community through Lovelace Health Plan. And we're very proud to have members here tonight from the insurance broker community, where we sell commercial insurance. We soon will be offering insurance for Medicare senior patients. And of course, we have salute patients and members of this community. The gentleman who runs our Lovelace Health Plan is Ben Slocum, and let me invite Ben now to say a few remarks.
Thank you, Ron. Lovelace Health Plan is tremendously excited to have this opportunity. Most may not know that we have 30,000 people insured in this general market, and every place that I've been over the last month and a half, I've been received with open arms, hugs literally, in terms of the fact that we're here now to better serve the community. We have wanted to have an opportunity to be with this hospital over the last couple of years, and we've had the good fortune to do that in the fashion we have now. And it's very exciting for our members. Our insurance brokerage community is excited about the products that we're going to be rolling out, and as Rod mentioned, we're going to be bringing some Medicare Advantage programs here into this part of the state, and that is not a product portfolio that is currently available in this part of New Mexico, so that will be a fantastic opportunity for the local seniors to get the type of programs that are available with our MA status. As far as we look out, we've had conversations with business leaders and found just how prevalent our business here in the market. I had the good fortune of meeting with the mayor several weeks ago, and we sat down and talked about the city and their employee population. I think we concluded that the majority of the population of the city is part of the Lovelace Health Plan. So the list of opportunities goes on and on. We appreciate being here. I want to thank Doug Delino and our sales organization for getting out and getting with the community. Marlene Baca, who is our Chief Government Programs Officer, who will lead our charge with bringing Medicare in the fall. And just personally want to thank you for your ongoing support so we can continue to advance the Lovelace Health Plan, bring you extensive primary physician opportunities, and make it generally a quality first initiative here in Roswell. So thank you for your reception to all of us.
Thank you so much, man.
Ready?
That's right.
Right there.